Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. Habibi Shakru. Should we interview Shane Smith more?
Here?
Yeah, right here.
Okay.
No, I always think that a lot of what Vice has done has happened because of your sheer will of it. You've willed it to be through your force of life. And
yeah, I think that too.
I think because you're like, it's part like this sort of, part, having a vision, part P.T. Barnum hyping it and, sort of willing everyone to come along, to go along with you.
Yeah, when you're starting out, you have to definitely, be louder noise than the other guys.
You freak me out.
No, I'm the only one that doesn't freak you out.
Oh,
so
you've
right. Forgotten
that's
that.
That's right. You don't freak me out anymore.
No. I used to freak you out?
No.
See, I could interview you. How did I freak you out?
I would say you never freaked me out, but I would say you've calmed down a lot since I've known you in the last 8 years. You're calmer.
I was too.
You had this gusto, right, which both made everything happen, but also like sometimes, here's why you freaked me out. Is because whenever you tell me what's going on, it's like, people are freaking out over what we're doing. We just put out the new issue and people are freaking out. We're starting a new magazine in Croatia, people are freaking out. We just wrote this script and people are freaking out. And like, everything was on 10. People were freaking out about everything. And this was like 8 years ago, so you're a younger man.
I probably had to sell it a lot more because we weren't as established. So I had to be like always like pumping. And for sure, you're right. So I was probably selling Vice with my head nod. People are freaking out! Like.
So you've, how do you think you've mellowed out in the last 8 or 10 years?
The truth of it is, I always thought I was gonna die because when I was young, I was in kind of a quasi gang. There was 12 of us, and then by the time I was 18, 9 had died. So I would just get wasted and get into fights and screw and smash things, and I didn't care, and I would always be like, we have to do it now, and fucking let's go, because I didn't think that there'd be a lot of time. So I think that when you sort of I realized my mortality was a good thing, because I'm like, first of all, I'm gonna be around for a few years, hopefully, and we can take our time and we can enjoy it, and I don't have to drink every day, I don't have to eat 5 steaks every day, although you would not. I don't have to fucking snort coke all night. I don't have to fuck 20 women, and when that sort of switched, then you're like, okay, now what do I really want to do? So I want to work. I want to put my indelible mark on the cultural fabric because I'm an egotist still. I don't want to just be a guy known for business or making Vice. I want to, write books and make films and, make the biggest. I want to be like Tom Freston and you rolled into one, and I want to do a lot of stuff, but I want to do it my way and be happy and also enjoy traveling to places like this, which is the most beautiful place on earth, and crying.
And crying.
Yeah.
Come here, let's cry.
Oh.
Come cry with me. It's okay.
See, now that's a good interview. That's you're getting up there.
We're getting there. We're not there yet.
Emotional.
We're not there yet.
Oops.
Yeah. Then we're there. Ah, yes. Woo! So Shane, this game goes like, I give you a subject, and you give me something profound and quick and mind blowing.
Yeah.
And if I don't like it, I cut your neck off.
Okay.
Okay. How about tell me about self-doubt.
I think my hyperbole was a blanket against self-doubt. I think everybody has self-doubt. and you mask it in different ways. Tattoos hide self-doubt, muscles hide self-doubt, fashion hides self-doubt. We put on outfits and personas to mask our self-doubt. And for me, I had to push it to the back of my subconsciousness because failure couldn't be an option. Oh, there it goes.
This is the effect he's had on.
Well, that's yeah, I'm so scintillating.
So, drugs.
Drugs. Look, I think that the whole world is drugged on one thing or another.
What drugs were you ever addicted to?
I only really think, well, so cigarettes. Cigarettes was the hardest thing I ever had to quit. They're insidious. Alcohol. There's a quote from Napoleon, which is, conquest has made me, and conquest must sustain me. And so I used to say, alcohol has made me, and alcohol must sustain me. Because everything I did, my hilarity, my lunacy, all the stories, all the crazy things I did, was all just booze fueled.
Did you go through a period where you had to be like the Shane Smith character?
Correct, yes.
And what describe that Shane Smith character?
Sort of, you know, the poor man's Hemingway, sort of bon vivant, storyteller, drunk, you know, let's have 14 bottles of wine at dinner, roast suckling pig, and a story about chopping off a dude's head in the desert or something, you know. Like adventurer. I was never really addicted to anything except for cigarettes and booze, and I probably did too much cocaine for a little period of time.
Yeah, you did a lot.
How do you know?
Because I remember seeing you.
I used to do coke off knives.
Off jambonets?
Off knives, yeah. Any kind of knife.
This is...
Whoa, don't fuck. No. No. That's not a fun game. Jambone. We're going to put this back in the area where it's supposed to go.
Okay, good job with the sound bites.
Oh, thanks.
Good job. What do you think, like, how should we end this thing?
We should go swimming and then end as the sun goes down.
Okay, that sounds good. Making love on the beach?
Yeah.
Okay, got it. Oh, wow. Let's go down there. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. What does it say?